wonderful channel, the real Gully TV, hip hop, sports, and fashion. Hip hop, sports, and fashion. Make sure y'all go get my incredible herbal supplement, the sweeping the country, TRIFECTA, 100% natural. Testosterone booster improves blood circulation throughout the body, leading to a powerful erection and one hell of a sex drive. Y'all come in here, let's talk about it. I want y'all to know that whenever y'all see me in here, whenever I'm filming in here, whenever I go live in here and y'all see the jerseys, that mean I'm editing video. My computers and shit is here. When y'all see the backdrop, elsewhere. When y'all see the Gully TV backdrop, I'm elsewhere. But whenever y'all see these jerseys, that mean I'm editing video. This is the workshop here and shit. So that mean I'm shipping packages and editing video. Good afternoon. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, the top notification bell. I know I told y'all that it's white t-shirt season, but when you in shape, you can wear a black one. What's happening? I ordered the trifecta last week. How do I get the tracking number? If you ordered it last week, you're going to get it before you get a tracking number. You're probably going to get it today or tomorrow. Bear with me. It's coming, fam. I don't steal. You don't see any videos. No videos online of anyone not getting a package. Just bear with me, though. Bear with me. He said, yeah, foul play when they learn Deuteronomy. I got a few things to say on the topic, and I'm going to be 100% transparent. When you tune into this platform, you're not going to get no racist ideology. I'm not racist. You're not going to get, you might get some pro-black shit, but that don't make me racist. You're not going to get no racist ideology. You're not going to get no hate. None of that. This is equality. You know what I'm saying? When you come here, equality. So he said that was why I watched it today. I just gotta point out the obvious, man, and for the most part, I'm gonna address the females that watch my platform. I know y'all aware of this case. It's all over social media. Everybody's talking about it. There's no reason for me to drag my feet into this topic. Everybody's talking about it. It's everywhere. And I don't know how this keeps happening. I don't know how this keeps happening. I just want to point out something. I just have to point out something for the ladies. You can date whoever you want. And we don't care. A lot of times when y'all make these decisions, y'all try to make it like y'all spiting us. Y'all will say some slick shit about us, like we triggered you to do this. And she made posts saying that black men always doing this, or black men are so disappointing. When you do that type of shit, you got everything to come with it. You bought that. You know what I'm saying? But I see a lot of this. I see a lot of comparisons. Far as I'm hearing, y'all doing a lot of comparing. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of that on social media. And whenever I see it, the comment section is filled with women co-signing it. Go ahead, girl. I'm trying to get me one too. That's all that you see in the comments. But guess what? Check this out. Everybody can date whoever the fuck they want. You can give your pussy to whoever you want. You can give your dick to whoever you want, right? But something that I've noticed is this. When a black man and is dealing with a white woman or dating a white woman, you might get some kids. You know what I'm saying? You might get some beautiful biracial babies. That's a lot of times that's the outcome. You might get some babies, right? When a white man is dealing with a black woman, you keep getting homicides. Nobody can question what I just said. There's proof. There's statistical proof. There's statistical proof to support this. Why, whenever a white man and a black woman get together, is there always a murder? I just covered a story about the girl from Milwaukee. Her last name was Robinson. I can't remember her first name. She went on a date with the guy. He chopped her ass up in pieces. They found her all over the beach over there in Milwaukee and shit. Now you got this situation here. When that happened to the girl in Milwaukee, and I seen the guy that she went on a date with, there was no compatibility. Not physically, not age, not nothing. Not that age matters in this day and age. There was no compatibility. I said to myself, she was selling pussy. I said to myself, she was selling pussy. A lot of times, these girls get into these situations with money being the motive. With money being the motive. We've heard about chicks being flew to Dubai. They get over there, they piss and shit all over you. We've heard these things. For some reason, there's some type of arousal associated with people of other races. They get aroused by abusing or the degradation of the black woman. I'm going to say this again. Whenever you see a black man and a black woman together, it's probably going to be some fucking going on. It's probably going to be some babies made. You dig? Whenever you see a black woman and a white guy, and this is no diss to the white guys that follow my platform. Sparky, my man Joe, y'all know there's no sugarcoat with me, but the statistics is showing us that there's something wrong that happens. Not all the times, not all the time, but there's something that happens that leads to the death of the black woman. I've said this also many a times. Our kink was freaky to me and was freaky to guys from of other backgrounds. I won't just say white. Was freaky to me, a black man, is the norms. A fat ass, you know what I'm saying, a curvy body, um, lace panties, boy shorts, all that kind of shit, the norms, right? Would turn on people of other backgrounds is some other shit entirely. That's where you get the dominatrix shit, pee on me and let's choke me and let me choke you or let me handcuff you and niggas don't get off into that type of shit. We don't want no parts of no handcuffs. Ain't nothing freaky about it. But people from other nationalities, their kink, that which would turn them on is totally different. And somebody needs to point this out and put it on the table. Nevertheless, she's gone, she's deceased, and she actually thought that she was in a better situation. She thought that she was in a better situation. Number one, God bless the child that has his own. Get your own motherfucking money. Get your own motherfucking money. There's this energy surrounding black women. Not all, but there's this energy surrounding black women that you got to give them something, or they be expecting some type of money or some shit, a purse, a trip. They be expecting some type of funding or finance for to be in a company or some shit like that. You need to ask yourself, ladies, is your life worth any dollar amount? Because where she at right now, the money, the trips, all of that, she about thought that she was securing her future. That shit ain't worth nothing to her right now. And her family confused as a motherfucker. And you would think the families of these young ladies would start screaming foul ball or stop. No, don't. Before we get to the obituary part of the story. You know what I'm saying? That tells me that some of these young ladies' family, their mothers, they be cool with it. Oh, she got her a good man. He taking her on a trip. He got money. All right. All right. All right. I think that somewhere along the lines, these women, their mothers, their associates need to say, girl, stop. Don't do that. You seen what happened to the last 10 bitches that did that. Sometimes there gotta be sacrifices, man. The death of Ashlee Jenae might save some lives. It might ultimately save the lives of hundreds of thousands of other black chicks who they on OnlyFans, they on these different platforms, and they think they be doing something slick. They think they be doing something slick. They think they be putting something down. They think they be experiencing some type of, I don't know, life that they couldn't attain on their own. But you see what happened. He wanted a prenup and she got to acting crazy, so he offed her. Sugar Daddy snapped. She was a sacrifice. Dude waited hours before calling the authorities. Hell yeah, I think he had something to do with it. Jadakiss said it best, all the money will never equal to the love. They said he's a sugar daddy. Y'all in here saying he's a sugar daddy. That's some old shit, man. The whole sugar daddy thing. I feel I know that you have women of all backgrounds who are gold diggers who be pursuing the dollar. You do. They got a commodity. They born with something that's valuable. They sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? Wherever a chick goes, she got a gift with her that she can sell. But you just gotta understand what comes along with all of this shit. For real, you got to understand that when you're going off to parts unknown with strangers and shit like that. And I believe she was married to him or something like that. She bought that. She did. She bought that. She disrespected black men publicly. She made a comparison between the two men publicly. Everything that came with that, she bought that. She did. A lot of them do. That Michigan coach was a prime example of messing with some white chicks. When you got a black man and a white chick, it's gonna be some fucking going on. Especially these new age white chicks that got the fat asses that you see them in the gym with that gym shark shit on. You already know what time it is. If you be in the gym, I think they wearing that shit for niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that's the extent of what's gonna happen. It's gonna be some fucking. It might be some babies made and shit, right? If when you reverse the roles, when it's a white guy and a black chick, we just keep seeing this over and over and over. We keep seeing this over and over and over. And how many times does it have to happen before? Because they try to point out the differences between us. She made some comparisons. She said black men always da 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 da. Right? Black man ain't gonna do nothing but lay some dick to you, baby. Straight up. You cute. Black men ain't gonna do nothing but try to tear your back out. You know what I mean? That's the extent of it. You know what I mean? When you make these comparisons, you got to understand there's a difference between us and them. It is in the bedroom anyway. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, they're saying that she hung herself, but you got her family. They saying, no, this shit don't seem right. It don't seem right. It don't seem right. But you was supposed to interject before she got on that plane. You didn't have no problem with her boarding that flight. You didn't. You didn't have no problem with her potentially spending this man's money. This is what you got. Black women don't hang themselves. I disagree with that. I think anybody who might be just fed up with living can potentially commit suicide. I told y'all, I just had a funeral about a couple of weeks ago. I had to go bury one of my little cousins. Pretty girl, always smiling, successful. Nobody understood it, but for whatever reason, she didn't want to be here no more. You never know what's going on with somebody internally. Smiles can conceal demons and shit like that. So I won't say that black women don't hang themselves and shit like that. I'm pretty sure statistics will show that people from all backgrounds have resorted to suicide. She probably could have made better decisions. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't about the age. Successful men conventionally attract younger women. That's just what it is. Younger women are conventionally attracted to older established men of all races. So again, you just got to look at history. You just got to look at history. You do. And this is no diss to nobody. I got great white supporters, but I'm a pilot and speak my piece on my platform according to the information that's been made available. Black people don't hang themselves from trees. I heard she was hanging from a tree allegedly. That sounds very disturbing. That sounds very disturbing. It does. The tree part, that sounds disturbing. I didn't know that. That's happened. From where I'm sitting, that hasn't been confirmed. I'm not saying that what you're saying is not right or whatever, or it's not accurate. It just don't sound. It don't sound right. It don't. It don't. It don't. And just for the record, I'm gonna put this out here. If there's ever anybody black found hanging from a tree and it's a white man around, you gonna get the blame, pimp. Blame your forefathers. Blame your forefathers. Blame history. Niggas and trees and niggas, trees, and white men. You just gonna have some people gonna look at you funny, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look at you funny, Jack. But we're gonna see what happens. I'm hearing a lot of people say that the fact that it happened in another country was to prevent the United States from having any influence as far as the investigation part of it, of the situation. We shouldn't take solo trips with whites anyway. I disagree, man. Chicks gotta pay attention to the chicks gotta pay attention to the circumstances they in. White bitch invite me on a trip, I'm going. Don't make don't make this racist, fam. Many of niggas did enjoy themselves on a white woman's dime. Don't do that. Don't do that. We not doing that. These chicks gotta watch themselves. These chicks got. I'm gonna hear about this later today. Oh shit, yo. He said, "Yeah, me too." Subscribe to the channel. I know you heard about Lucas scamming people and the Blade rumors. I don't believe that Blade shit. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna try to reach out to him. I want to interview him. I always held Luca Brasi in a very, very high regard, man. That nigga be chasing that paper, man. That nigga about some paper, man, and he be flossing and shit. I like that shit. I've heard different things about him over the years, but maybe I can give him a chance. Luch, holla at Gully TV. You can come here and share your story with me, man. That Blade shit, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. Whoever running that page, the Town magazine, whoever that is, I don't know. It seemed like they got something against him. You never know what he did. Like it could be rooted in business. You have people saying that he's done some bad business. And if a person can't put their hands on you, the next thing that they will try is slandering your character and your name. And the number one and two things that people use to slander black men's name is rat or blade. We see it over and over and over. And this is where I object. Every nigga ain't no goddamn closet blade, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make that deviant shit popular amongst us. Yeah, some blade niggas. There's a lot of them in Atlanta. But that don't speak to the body of dynamic alpha black men in the world. You know what I'm saying? And whenever somebody trying to destroy a nigga name online, they gonna use one of them two, blade or snitch. And they tried, I believe they tried both with Luca. That's what makes me suspicious of it because according to some of the information online from either Reddit or the Town magazine, they said that he called the police on his girl or on his wife. That's not rat. That's domestic. You know what I'm saying? He might have had to call the law to keep from busting her goddamn head. You know what I'm saying? Or keeping her from putting her hands on him. Like women can get destructive too. But nah, I don't believe that shit. I don't. I don't. As if black men ain't been criticized enough. Yeah. They'll say you broke. These are all the things that people use to maliciously destroy the character of a nigga. It's been tried with me many a times to no avail. Black chicks was in her comments like, I love this for her when she was courtside with dude. Yeah, they be fantasizing of being courtside and then being asphyxiated not long after. I don't I don't feel sorry for homegirl. I can't. Based on her mouth, I can't feel sorry for her. Bitch, you thought you was doing something slick and you thought you said something slick publicly. Like the tweets that she said is everywhere. Black men are so, bitch, when you speak about us, speak in reverence. Speak in paying homage. You dig? It bear witness to the greatest. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody that go against that, find you a tree and noose up. I don't care. I don't care. She didn't have to be in that situation and boasting about it. She thought that she was in a better situation. For real. He said, you don't have to feel sorry for her. You still want justice. That's one of the tenements. The tenants, pardon me, of the 5% nation. Justice. Equality. So yeah, I do. But she bought that, man. She did. She did. She bought that. That's just the truth. The tongue is powerful. Gotta be more careful. I'm better looking than Isaac Hayes. Stop it. This older chick be calling me Isaac when she see me. He says she earned that halo. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. This topic, you probably gonna hear a lot more of this. I don't know about the justice aspect because they were in, I believe, Tanzania. They don't give a fuck about no they don't give a fuck about no Americans. Pretty sure there was a resort or a vacation spot that they were at that this transpired. Whoever run that spot, they don't want no murder associated with their business venture or their company. They don't want that. That's not good for tourism and shit to say that that happened on their property. Something like suicide, that's out of their hands. And they probably don't want that. So they probably gonna try to sweep this shit under the rug as much as possible. Yeah. For a couple of dollars, he could buy his innocence over there. He went there on purpose just for that. They were in Zanzibar. He said, "Ain't no justice over there. Sad but true." Get your own money, man, and finance your own trips. God bless the child that got his own. For real. If you have any ulterior motive, the person that you're dealing with, they could have an ulterior motive too. Straight like that. Straight like that. For real. He said that was a compliment. Man, I look better than Isaac Hayes, nigga. Black man is God for sure. We have been disadvantaged systematically for 100 years, and we still here. Resilient, brilliant, strong. Yeah. We live in the era of Kianara Afterpay. You can put shit on layaway. He said, rest in preference. Gully, the black women over here got to eat that. I'm pretty sure they know that. And this sacrifice might save the lives of some women going forward because it keeps happening. It keeps happening. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does. It does. It's just two different experiences when a black man and a white woman is interacting than a white man and a black woman interacting. The outcome seems to be different. It don't apply to everybody though. That's not what I'm saying. Remuneration should not be about sex. Respect and love should be the principle. She was in Freddie Gibbs' video. Is that right? It ain't gonna save no lives. These chicks can't replace what they ain't grow up having. Sisters, watch your movement. You don't want to be taking a trip to the upper room. The upper room. Rest in peace to her. I hope that her family gets some justice. But the tweets that she put out, man, it says a lot about her as a person. Self hate. You just disrespected your daddy and everything. You talking about black men are so disappointing. I don't know a relationship with her father, but when you said that, that was disrespectful to every black man you know and shit. Like, what are you talking about, man? If you got an issue with a specific nigga, put some ID on that. Just say him. You know what I mean? Like that shit that she tweeted online that can't apply to everybody. For real. Did you watch the Joel Santana interview? I watched portions of it. I got a couple of texts about it. I don't want to talk about Santana, man. Santana is having a very, very hard time. You see his face? That nigga getting in car accidents. He on drugs. He don't got his glow no more. He got scars on his face. Like, man, what the fuck you done did, man? It's bringing all this negative energy into your life and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know. He said, "You can take them glasses off. We know you back smoking bud. You ain't been fooling nobody." I don't use drugs, my nigga. I don't use drugs. Y'all be wanting a motherfucker on drugs with y'all, huh? That's a part of my past, man. That's like my biggest flex, man. You think I'm gonna get that up to be like the rest of y'all? And they putting shit in them. They putting shit in that weed, man. I'm telling you, they putting shit in that weed. They putting shit in that weed, man. It's not a special experience anymore. I'm glad I got up off that dope. Motherfuckers need to admit that weed is as damaging as heroin and crack and all the rest of the fucking drugs and shit. You can't get off that shit. I did. You know what I'm saying? And don't be trying to bring me back into that shit. You can look at my skin and tell I don't use no drugs. It ain't about the Porsches. He's GMO now. He said never stopped, only on camera. All you gotta do is pay attention to my fitness regimen. Ain't no nigga that's smoking weed, hopping on no damn bikes, ride to the gym, working out for an hour and a half, and then riding back home and shit. Nah, man. The new weed puts you to sleep instantly. I'm off to the summer. You can leave the weed and come back. I don't want it. I don't want nothing impure. I don't want no impurities in my body. I don't. I don't miss coughing all the fucking time and shit. You know, them big ass globs of phlegm that y'all be spitting out. I don't miss that shit. I don't. And I've been able to do other things with my money. All of the money that I had invested in, my drug habit, I still got a habit. Sneakers. Copped a pair yesterday. He said this dude never stopped smoking. Did a cap and gown come with the cap? This dude high as a kite. Don't believe him. New weed have niggas going through psychosis episodes. He said, "True, you even let the fries and potato chips." I struggle with the French fries. They're not good for us. It's not. Ice cream. I gave it up. I was raised on yogurt. Used to love eating Dana yogurt. I ain't had yogurt in about 10 years. Every blue moon, I'll pull a stunt, eat some ice cream and shit like that. But nah, man, this is a full time job, man. I prefer to look good. I do. You like Dominican food? No pork. A lot of pork with the Dominican culture and shit. It is. No pork on my fork. Subscribe to the channel. Good afternoon, man. Make sure that y'all leave a comment below this video and let me know how y'all feel about the whole story that's breaking online about Ashlee Jenae. They tell me that she was an influencer. That's crazy. Is that a dangerous occupation or something like that? These influencers be dropping like a motherfucker, man. They die early and everything. Have y'all noticed that? How often do you see a DOA attached to somebody who's an influencer and shit? Y'all might want to sit y'all ass down somewhere. How is everybody influencer now? I believe that after you get a certain amount of followers, they label you or consider you an influencer. What's usually your go-to healthy snack? I like eating the side bowls. I do. I like bananas. Um, at the Whole Foods, they got these vegetable-based chips. I just had some beaten turmeric potato chips a few days ago. I eat healthy shit, man. It's expensive, and sometimes you don't even get full. You find yourself eating again, but it's a struggle, man. It's a struggle, man. If you want to look good, you want your t-shirts to fit you like this black joint up on. See how this joint on my shoulders and shit like that. You gotta pick. You gotta make a decision, man. Be fat or be gorgeous. The choice is yours. Save a bankroll without the habits. I don't smoke nothing but joints every now and then. Then I feel a lot better when I'm not smoking. You see the shit down that Al Sharpton speech? Nah, I ain't seen no Al Sharpton. He said get you some beetroot crystals, mix it with the water. Why get the beetroot crystals when you can just get the regular beet? You can just eat regular beets. Boom, boom, boom. If it's in crystal form, it's been processed. If something has been removed, just get the regular vegetable. Subscribe to the channel. He said, do chicks be approaching you? I'm a certified hoe killer, man. I'm a hoe killer, man. Black, white, and candy stripe. Straight up. I don't even be I don't be offended. Ugly chicks run up on me, fat chicks, big girls. I don't older chicks. I understand, baby. I understand how you feel right now. I'm bald, muscular, busting out this motherfucking t-shirt. Your man don't look like this. Go ahead and rub on me, baby. You can rub on me. Ah, shit. He said you ain't into big women. Why not, man? Ain't got nothing against no big girls, man. Big chicks always liked me because I'm a big nigga and shit. It's regular. What did your pops teach you about women? Keep a bankroll and never let them see you sweat. Keep a bankroll. That's one of the rules. And stay good looking and shit. You never have a second chance to make a first impression. Keep a good fragrance on you, man. Stay in the gym. You know what I mean? Women be choosing, man. When you see a woman walking down the street or in the mall, she walking, holding her guy hand, that still ain't his bitch. That ain't your bitch, nigga. You just holding her hand. You know what I mean? An hour from now, I get an inbox from her. I seen you in the mall. You's a fine bald head motherfucker. Happens all the time. We got the ups, man. But you got to stay in the gym. Subscribe to the channel. Top three fragrance. I just ran through some Baccarat. That shit pop and I like it. I got this Tom Ford cherry wood, some smoked cherry, some shit. I fuck with that right now. I just got that like a couple months ago. And Venice Creed is you Creed at Venice, right? Has been proven to be effective. If you got it on and you enter a room and shit, they gonna it's something about it that they're gonna notice. Like I done been pinpointed like many a times, man. Like in a room full of food, coming to somebody's kitchen. Me and my man went to somebody's little birthday party. They was in the kitchen frying fish and shit. The older chick like, one of y'all smell good. My man looked at me and shit. I said, you know she talking about me. I had that Venice on, but I mix if I got on a specific fragrance, I probably got on some oil too and shit. So, you know, my exterior I might have that Venice on, but I didn't put some Egyptian musk in my beard and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I compound fragrances and shit. Something I've been experimenting with. It seems to work. YSL a sleeper scent. I got a YSL. It's in a black bottle. I forget the name of it. It's popping. I still put oil on. I, I I still put oil on. I be in the gym snapping necks. When you got that oil on and you start sweating, that shit come out your pores and shit, man. You walk past a bitch, she be like, "Yeah, that's me, bitch." Yeah. How much did you pay for your Creed? Like a nickel, like 500, maybe 475, 500, something like that. That's what it costs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you was testing me. That's what it costs. Creed costs a nickel. It do. He said black bottle Creed. Nah, Creed is a clear bottle with a black top. The Venice, anyway. They got like 15 different fragrances of Creed. The Venice is the one that snapped next. When I bought it for the first time, I copped in Beverly Hills. I asked the white lady, I said, which one of these joints snap next? She said, what did you say? I said, which one of these is the one that women go crazy. She said, "You talking about at Venice?" She says, "Let me show you how to put this shit on." She showed me how to put it on, and I've taken that tutelage with me everywhere. Would you like me to share it with you? Because I be seeing niggas um, spraying fucking cologne and oil and shit on their wrists and shit like that. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. Nobody's gonna be smelling your wrist. You know what I'm saying? You spray that shit up here, shoulders, neck area, and shit, right? Because when you walk past somebody, a person is their face, their nose is kind of like shoulder length with you and shit. So you walk past a motherfucker and that shit on your shoulders and shit like that. They fuck is that? Yeah. They put high end ingredients with the creed. Would you interview Woody? Nah, I ain't got no intentions of interviewing Woody or anybody like him, man. I'm trying to stay away from the low vibrational shit, man. I can't follow up DJ Clue with Little Woody, man. I'm in a pickle right now. But I got something coming for y'all, man. I'm already in talks with this specific person and shit. Y'all gonna be floored. Y'all like, this nigga ain't playing around at all. And I'm not. Issey Miyake, that's an old favorite. These sisters get these white men that end up dead. What you think about it? I just said it at the beginning of this telecast. You can date whoever you want, black, white, or candy stripe, but remember this equation. When it's a black man and a white woman, you might get babies. When it's a white man and a black chick, you might get a murder. That's just what we've been seeing and shit. Like that equation that I just kicked, that's for women. Did y'all get that math? That's for women. I hope y'all understand what the fuck I just said, man. Like based on what we seeing and shit. You know what I mean? And just know that they a little wired different than us, um, sexually and shit like that. You like just they on some different shit. The full Cadillac Todd interview is out. It is. I it's 1,000 DeHaven interviews. I don't really watch them all like that. He keeps saying the same thing over and over. You think he killed her, Gully? Yo, she bought that. She bought that, man. Whatever happened to her, she bought that, man. She was in an unauthorized area. That's a ticket that they give you in the prison system. That's one of the most popular write ups that you can get, and being in an unauthorized area. She was in an unauthorized area apparently. If she would have stayed her black ass home or went on a trip by herself, probably wouldn't have happened. Gotta be careful fucking around on these trips, man. Y'all be fucking with these different men, man, going places unknown and shit like that. You gotta be careful. It was a black chick just went on a trip with her sister. I can't remember the island. They get to a club, meet a guy. First day knowing this nigga. It's time for them to go. Her sister go back to the room. She go with the guy. She get in the car with the guy. Motherfucker pulled up beside him and sprayed their ass up. Flipped the whip over. Killed both of them. Apparently, she befriended like a drug lord or some shit. And just be mindful, man. Like who you sitting next to. Be mindful. Can you interview Jimmy Henchman? I don't want to interview Jimmy Henchman. I don't. I don't want no parts of that. don't. I don't want any parts of that. Jimmy threatened me before. No, I don't want him around me. No, I don't want to talk to him. None of that. When black men say a trophy piece, we're talking about a bad curvy bitch. When the white man say a trophy piece, they're talking about hanging a bitch over their fireplace. Oh my God. I gotta pin that statement. Can I pin that? Yep, I pinned it. Jimmy is a very dangerous dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He don't fuck around, man. He don't. I'm actually reading this book, and I'm gonna give y'all a review. The book is called Monarch. I've been reading it for about a month. I'll be hopping in and out because I be having my own shit going on. But shout out to Bryce Wilson from Groove Theory. That's my guy. He sent me an advanced copy of the book. I don't even think it's out yet, but I'm gonna give y'all a review. He did write a book on his life, and he talked. One of the early chapters, he was talking about how Americans was jumping on him growing up and shit, and that probably has something to do with him turning into a monster. Haitian Jack said the same thing. Said it was hard being Haitian in Brooklyn growing up. Niggas was getting attacked and shit like that. Pin the book is gonna read it. I want to read it. Did you hear Cavario go off on Big Meech? Nah, I didn't hear it. I'm not surprised by anything that Cavario does. Cavario's emotional. I believe Cavario's a blade for real. I'm not. This is not no insult. I interviewed him. I was in the same room with him. I thought he was a blade then. If he says something about Big Meech, that's probably typical to Cavario's character. He's a snake. Uh, he the whole time Meech was in jail, he was speaking about how much Meech did for him and how fortunate he was to be around BMF. So I'm not surprised. I'm not. Did you say homie from Groove Theory? Yeah, I interviewed him on this channel. Check out the interview. He talked about Jimmy Henchman. He talked about Haitian Jack. He talked about dating Tony Braxton. It's on this channel. Bryce Wilson. Groove. Just type in Gully TV Groove Theory. It should pop up. You said Jimmy threatened you. What did he say if you don't mind sharing? He said, nigga, don't be saying my name in your documentary. I don't know who you and Jack think y'all playing with. He said it just like that. Take my name out that goddamn documentary. He did. He did. Peace. We need that Ricky Lee interview. I ain't interviewing Ricky Lee. Ricky Lee had me come to Jamaica. I was over there with him. Me, him, and Bryce. And somebody else. But this nigga had me under the impression that he was doing an interview with me. And then when I got there, he tried to hook me up with a mediator who was going to ask me for some money. I had the money on me too, and I had no intentions. I didn't come there to pay him because we never discussed that. But the fact that he tried that, I said I can't trust this nigga. This nigga might try to throw me in the fucking lake with the gators or some shit. You know what I'm saying? On Jack's behalf, a person will do some shifty shit that'll tell you no matter. Just pay attention. Just all you got to do is pay attention, especially when you're dealing with niggas like them. Them niggas is it's you got to. If you ever watch James Bond movies and shit like that, them fucking villains that's on there, that's who Jimmy Henchman, Haitian Jack, and Ricky Lee and them type of niggas is. They just like them niggas from the James Bond movies. But when he tried to get some bread out of me, and he didn't tell me initially, like he tried to interject that, I felt he was trying something slick. And if you try something slick, you'll try something slick. Let me get the fuck away from you. I stopped answering the phone and everything. He said he did a yeah, your spider senses when came on when you was around Ricky Lee. Yeah, not to mention I'm thinking about all the shit that I heard about him and shit. Like this motherfucker's dangerous. Don't think that's what disarms people about them. They wearing Versace and suits and hard bottom shoes and linen and shit like that. They look like gentlemen, perfectly, perfect gentlemen. Like, these motherfuckers will put you somewhere where nobody can smell you. You got to know that about them. So, mm-mm. My interview about Haitian Jack talking about Madonna was on this channel. You gotta check it out. They got a very calm demeanor. It throws you up. They wasn't gonna rock me to sleep. I didn't get this age being stupid. I didn't. I have the hotline on probably my next live stream. I'm about to get up out of here. That's 50 minutes. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Ashlee Jenae, rest in peace to you, and condolences to your family. But gotta make better decisions. And by all means, stop disrespecting black men online. Peace.